All right, it is ranking time, and it's time to rank a few figures from my collection. And thanks to the couple of people that asked, what's your most expensive figure? Um, Most expensive, I guess, could mean a couple things. One, how much did I pay for it? Or two, how much would somebody else be willing to pay for it? Or how much has the most recent figure of the same figure sold for? So maybe a figure I'm willing to spend $50 on, somebody else might only be able to, or may only be willing to spend $20 on, and vice versa. I might buy a figure for $20 and somebody else might spend $100 on it. So with that said, we are going to rank the top 5 most expensive figures in my collection, and I'm going to put them in order of the amount of money that I spent on them. I'm not going to say the amount of money I spent. I'm not going to give you the exact dollar amount, but I will say that this is number 5, and then this is the most expensive, or this is the one that I paid the most amount of money for. So without further ado, let's do that. Let's look at the 5 most expensive figures in my collection. But before we do that, let's take a look at some of the figures that didn't make it. Here's that Edge figure from Ringside Collectibles, Ringside exclusive. And we do have Isaac Yankem back there. We got the Defining Moments Triple H. We got the Defining Moments Macho Man. And then last but not least, we do have Demolition and Legion of Doom right here. So yeah, those are the figures that were real close to the top 5. What are the top 5? All right, you saw some of the figures that didn't make the top 5, but the top 5, starting at number 5, is the Shockmaster San Diego Comic-Con, one of the most recent figures in my collection. San Diego Comic-Con Shockmaster. And this one in the package goes for quite a bit. Loose, it goes for quite a bit less, as you would expect. But that is the figure that I spent the 5th most amount of money on. Number 4, a lot of these are Ringside exclusives. Look at this. It's the Macho Guy. Macho Man in the NWO Wolfpack. Here he is. He's complete. Has that sweet shirt, the glasses, the sweet bandana, his little weight belt thing. Yeah, this one I spent the 4th most amount of money on. And out of these 2 figures, I have no idea what one I wanted more. Obviously, I wanted them both because I spent the money on them. So Macho Man comes in at number 4. Number 3, Wolfpack Stinger. There he is. That's the 3rd most amount of money that I spent on a figure right here, is the Wolfpack Sting, Ringside exclusive. Wolfpack Sting, he does come with the shirt. He's got that red face, the bat, all that stuff. He is a complete deal, and I spent on him the 3rd most amount of money, which puts us at number 2, and it's a Legends figure. It's Akeem, the African Dream. Here he is. I bought this one and the number 1 figure both off Maxwell's Whatnot stream. If you watch Whatnot at all, check out their Whatnot page and check out their YouTube channel. But I bought this one off their Whatnot stream. Again, it's Akeem. It is complete. It has the big yellow shirt and the hat, which is awesome. And again, that was the figure that I spent the 2nd most amount of money on. What's the figure that I spent the most on? Well, if you looked at the little screenshot of what we're talking about, you would know. It is Kerry Von Erich, the Texas Tornado. And this one, again, I bought off of Maxwell, and I spent the most amount of money on this figure in my collection. This is it right here, Texas Tornado. I did put an Intercontinental title on him. He doesn't come with one in the package, but I put one on him because I think it looks awesome. So yeah, this is the figure that I spent the most amount of money on. Let me know what you guys think of that list. It's not, I mean, it is a list, but um, is there other figures in your collection that you spent a lot of money on that maybe I don't have that you're like, I wonder where this would rank on his list? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think of these 5 figures, and let me know if there's any other figures out there that you think I should get that are just absolutely expensive bangers. I know I've made a few lists of figures that I want that are pretty expensive. King Kong Bundy, if I bought him loose, he would go to number 1. He would instantly be the number 1 for what I can find him for loose. But yeah, right now, these are the 5 most expensive figures, or the most expensive in terms of how much I've spent on them to get them into my collection. Here they are. Again, number 5 was Shockmaster, 4 was Macho Man, 3 was NWO Wolfpack Sting, 2 was Akeem Legends, and number 1 was Legends Kerry Von Erich, the Texas Tornado. Again, I appreciate you guys watching, subscribing, liking, commenting, doing all that awesome stuff. You guys are great. And with that said, hopefully we'll see you in the next video. Wrestling Rewind figure ranker guy ranked the 5 most expensive figures in my collection. And I'm out.